Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. MC-Mura here, and in today's video I wanted to give you 5 more attacks that are kinda tricky to punish, that I wanted to let you know how you can get to punish them. And I wanted to start with Alex, and the attacks that I'm going to mention today is his Stomp. It is this attack, and I'm talking about the meterless version here. As you can see, this is -5, so at -5 many characters can get a jab punish. If you have a really good mediums like Karen with 5 frame normals, you can actually punish this with full combos, as you can see. So this Stomp is -5, make sure that you are punishing it. You can of course always neutral jump this, but if you even happen to block this, you can always just punish it with like a medium punch or a jab at least. Almost every character in the game can have a punish for this. So now I wanted to talk about something about Bison, and especially in his V-Trigger 2, and that is Bison player doing slide to Psycho Crusher. The idea is they are trying to make the Psycho Crusher safe, right? Or they're trying to make the sweep safe, because if you try to interrupt here, you get hit, right? The thing is, this is a 50-50, it's kind of a 50-50, but the idea is that the Psycho Crusher itself in this position, this is still unsafe. You are going to be from -6 to -8, or he's gonna be from -6 to -8. It's gonna depend on the distance, but it's still unsafe either way. So you can always get something like sweep to a spinning bird kick, sweep to legs. If you're using someone like Chun-Li, something like EX legs is a straight punish. You can do something like crushing medium kick to whatever. So when Bison does sweep to Psycho Crusher, make sure that you are punishing the Psycho Crusher, because it actually is unsafe. It is gonna leave him at a -7 or -8, and he should be in a distance where you can punish him for it. So now we will talk about Kage, and this is kind of a double feature because I will talk about his Stomp attack or the axe kick, but I will talk about the light and the heavy version. First of all, there is a difference in the frame data between each of them. So as you can see, the light is -4. -4 is punishable, of course. So if you ever block the light version, you can always jab punish it, right? The light and the medium kinda look similar, but the voice line is different. If you notice here, oh, that is the light version, and what sounds like die, that is the medium version, and die is safe. Oh is -4, so you can punish this. So if Kage ever does a block string like this into Oa, which is a light axe kick, this is -4. Pay attention to the voice line, because like we showed earlier, the voice line is actually different. Oa is -4, die is -2. Right, so -2 is complete, die is completely safe, Oa is -4, so this is punishable. If you ever block the Oa, which is the light axe kick, this is -4. At -4, you can easily punish this, most of the casts can punish this. So Kage is one of the characters who will actually recommend going into the training mode and getting used to her voice lines, because it does actually make a big difference in how you can punish this. Oa, if you are having in Japanese, Oa is unsafe, die is safe. It's just like, I know it sounds really stupid, but this is how you should differentiate between them, because the animations is kind of similar in terms of speed. It's not that different. The third one is the heavy axe kick. The heavy axe kick, of course, this is plus on block, but this is interruptible. And the thing is, when you punch him out of it, he will be in counter hit state because he's trying to kick. So just like we said earlier, you can always confirm that you are gonna get a counter hit combo here. So you can go for something like this, jab to medium, because I know already that I'm getting a counter hit combo. So the light version, the Oa, you punish it, it's -4 on block. If you block it, get used to the voice line, punish it with a jab, die is completely safe. The heavy, if you try to interrupt, and you should interrupt it, you are getting a counter hit, so make sure that you are using the counter hit properties to get as much damage as possible. And now the second attack I wanted to talk about is Birdie's EX Bullhead. Birdie's EX Bullhead in general is a hard attack to punish. As you can see, it's -5, but there is a lot of pushback here, so Only select characters can punish it. A good portion of the cast doesn't actually have a punish for this. For someone like Falk, as you can see, most of my lights will whiff because there is so much pushback. So you will have to do something like a reversal super to punish this. Something like a reversal super like this. This will actually be a punish. But what I wanted to discuss is EX Bullhead in V-Trigger. Usually this attack is -5. When Birdie does it in V-Trigger, it gains extra armor, but it becomes -9 on block, and there's less pushback. So at -9, you can actually kinda comfortably punish this. So while Birdie is in V-Trigger, if you ever block an EX Bullhead, prepare your punish because you can easily punish this now. At -9, there's not that much pushback on it anymore. You should be able to get it with the majority of the cast. So the final attack for the days that I wanted to talk about is technically a safe attack, plus on block even, but it is something that I wanted to talk to you about how you can punish it. And this is Nash's overhead in V-Trigger 2. So when you're fighting versus Nash in V-Trigger 2, and he does this attack, this is typically +2 on block, right? At +2, of course, Nash has the advantage, so he can continue on his pressure. As you can see, this is also an overhead, right? It can throw bait, so it does a lot. The thing about this attack is that you can just neutral jump it. If you neutral jump it, Nash will not be able to hit you. So you neutral jump it and hit it on the way down. Even as late as possible, even if you do it as he is like starting it, you can always hit him out of this. It's an attack that seems really good at first because a plus on block overhead is something that's really special, but it has a glaring weakness that it is really weak against. It's really weak against neutral jumps. So even if we had Nash here try to do it, but actually try to steer it forward, something like this. Let's have Nash try that. As you can see, like a neutral jump into a cross-up button will 99% hit him out of this attack. Of course he can stop and anti-air you, but many Nash players or the Nash players that use V-Trigger 2 kinda rely on this attack a lot. So and neutral jumping it is a very easy answer to deal with this attack. And that's all that we have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, it will really help. Subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Thank you for watching and stay safe.